Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. Time to share with you my 2015 December daily. I'm filming this a little bit later in the day, so hopefully the lighting's a little bit better than yesterday. 2015, I used a Becky Higgins gold, sparkly gold album. It's a 8x8 and it's a really lovely album. The glitter doesn't really come off very easily, so I was happy with it. And this is the one album that I considered to not be fully done, and I'll show you that as we go through it. All right, so it opens up. Let's see if I can zoom you in without getting too shaky. That's a little shaky, but it shouldn't be too bad, right? Okay, I had this piece of paper that came in, I think maybe even this album or the Simple Stories album, I'm not sure which one, but this particular year, Allie Edwards, I think just their December daily prep or whatever it was, they had done an intro page where it was circles, and I was so inspired by that, but I didn't have the supplies and I didn't have any of it. So I went ahead and just filled in this little circle one with all the little things that I had. And I used a bunch of little bitty pieces and I loved how it turned out. Went ahead and worked with that. A couple flare, a chipboard, bows. There's no photo of our family, but it does at least have a nice fun little intro to it. And then it flips and just has a quote that I decided to use for my reason why, versus actually writing out a reason why, because I don't actually ever do that. I always have really good intentions and then it never happens. But this quote summed up my feelings towards December that year. So I was good with it, and it just says, in this world, somehow an ordinary life has become synonymous with a meaningless life, and so often we are missing what is truly important because we are on the quest for what is extraordinary, not understanding that in our ordinary lives and the ordinary moments of our lives is really where we can find the most joy. So I loved that. Perfect opening into December daily for me. I was really happy with it. And we are now into working with page protectors with this album, and I'm excited to share with you how I just inched my way into page protectors for December daily within this one. Okay, and I will mention before I go any farther in, 2015 we just had Jackson at that time, so it was just us as a family of 3. We did over in a Facebook group called December Daily Anything Goes. It's a really fun, interactive Facebook group that's still around, but back in 2015, there was lots of challenges and everything. One of them was to come up with a word. So it's like your one little word for a year, but you use it for the holiday season. And I went with blessed, and I said, this year, the only word I can use is blessed. It's been a great year. I did a little bit of embellishing and just kind of let this little bits be my opening for December daily to flip into going into the first. I really love this. Now, it's not, you can tell I'm new to using page protectors in the 6x8 format in this album. It's going to be really obvious because I didn't do anything to back this photo. I did a little bit of this fun red glitter tape, but other than that, the photos just slipped in and I let it be. I didn't do anything else to it, but the photo is just of Jackson looking out the window at when my grandma used to live on the upper floors of her retirement area, that home apartment building that she was in. And he was just looking outside watching cars and stuff go by, and you know, he was 2 at the time, or almost 2 at the time, so just being a toddler. And then this flips out, it's just a little tag with my journaling about the day. I am still documenting December daily, like, so today's the 1st, and this is what we did on the 1st. At this time, I'm still doing that, but I have brought in the idea of being a little bit more traditional 6x8 documenting. The second I put into a fun little holiday card that I received, and I did lots of tags on this one. And so much so it's not coming out. Uh-oh. I haven't looked at this one in a while, so there we go. Okay. It just has some photos of the day. There's no journaling to it. That's okay. Not every day has to have journaling. And again, this was a pretty hard Christmas season for me, so I probably wasn't in the mood to do much journaling. But I do love these photos of Jackson and myself before I went to work that day. So cute. And then flips over, and this was one of the Christmas cards I got in a Christmas card exchange that we did, which was really fun. And that helps to document day 3, which was about getting a Starbucks coffee and what the red cup looked like that year, which was actually just a full-on red cup. And now this isn't going in. There we go. I had one of these little coffee mug things. This is from Chamel. And then I actually had the gift card as well. It was just so pretty. So I went ahead and slipped it in there with the photo sleeve, the cup sleeve. Just kind of documenting that. And to flip it over, it also has the little selfie of myself and a couple tags that have nothing in them, but they're cute. And I think my point was to have some journaling to document there. I just never got to it. So that's day 3, like an over spread, more than 1 page spread there. Day 4, I went ahead and did another kind of card thing where I flipped it out, a couple photos of the decor for that year. That's it. That's day 4. And it's okay. I did have fun creating this one. This is a transparency that there's a sticker on top of it, and then underneath is a shaker bell pocket and another sticker. That was really fun to do. So I am starting to layer and play with page protectors and transparencies. I'm getting into that a little bit with this year. I made this really fun washi tape Christmas tree. I was so proud of it, and I'm pretty sure that this is something I saw either through watching the December daily videos or scrolling through Pinterest. I wasn't really on Instagram at that time, like looking at stuff, but definitely where that was. And this just simply documents Jackson's 2 ornaments. So this was his baby ornament he got for the year he was born. And then that is the one that we got him for his second Christmas. And the reason why is because not necessarily a monkey, but he had a stuffed animal, a stuffed fox, which I think you've probably seen in earlier videos, especially if you watched last year's December daily. It's the one where he was sucking on the nose there. But having his stuffy was the big thing for him. So I wanted to have an ornament that kind of represented that. And this cute little marshmallow guy, I felt worked well. And then the 5 is in the pocket. And this had a little heart in the middle of it anyway, so I just let that be. And then I didn't do anything on the back. I just left it. This one, I can show you this address. I haven't lived there in years. But this is the gorgeous envelope that I received, and I had Susan Hiles was the one that sent me the gift cards, not the gift cards, but the tags. And so I wanted to document that. And let's see here. Here's one of the tags that she sent me. And then I have a photo. I watched Hawthorne that year. I was watching that at night while Sean would be watching whatever on TV in the living room and Jackson would already be in bed. And then I just have the little note that I got from Sue there. So I love it. It was just fun to document and remember. I haven't done a tag swap like that since I think this particular year. So that was really fun. And it was neat to get a whole envelope in an album, which is something I think you probably could still do. I mean, a 6x8, it definitely fit. It's something I probably should remember to try to do again. I am going to just cover up the back. Her address is on there and I don't know if she still lives there. So out of respect, I'll leave that. And then for day 7 is just a photo of Jackson watching a show on his tablet. And then I have all these little tags. None of them say anything. I don't think. Nope. They don't say anything. I do believe the 7 used to be up here. I think so. Let's fix that quickly. So again, like I said, this was a hard year. I was transitioning jobs. So I had started in one dental office and it was okay, but I didn't think I was getting paid what I deserved. And so I applied for a different job within a different company, and they brought me to one dental office that was absolutely not the right fit. And so I was in the process of finishing up my obligation with that dental office before moving to another dental office, which is the one I'm at now, and is fabulous. But at the time, I was in that transition right in the middle of Christmas, so it was a lot. So day 8, I just did a currently. I do like to have these in my album every year. It's fun to kind of look at, and then just a photo of the nails that I did. I never go and get my nails done professionally. I just paint them and let them be. I'm not fancy like that, but I thought they were cute and they fit the holiday season, which is awesome. And then this cute little flare, which has rusted, but that's a-okay with me. You get the point of it. I don't think I have a 9. I don't have a day 9, so that's okay. Day 10 is just a photo of the Christmas tree there. There's nothing on the back of that one, just some red paper there. Again, day 10 was another card, Christmas card, which is fun to use those like that to turn into little pockets. And then here's another photo of Jackson playing with my washi tape there. Day 11 is just Sean and Jackson playing on the couch. And then this pops out. And there's another photo of them, a close-up photo of them, which I think is, no, it's a little different. They look exactly the same, but it's a little different. Love that. And this I remember now as I put this back in there. This one was hard to get in, so I'll get that in a minute. You can see again, I'm starting to play with the different shapes and having fun there, which is neat, and lots of fun little layers with bits and pieces. So that was 11. 12 is Jackson and his cute little frog towel. I just thought it was so adorable. Not a Christmas story, right? It's every day. This is the 12th. This is what happened. That's kind of where I was at with that. The 13th, it's not even a finished page. You can see this is probably where I'm about to fall off the bandwagon with this one, but I did document some of the Christmas ornaments that I had when I was little, and I really should go back in and do a little bit of journaling about that, because there's cute, adorable ornaments that I do remember having when I was little, so I need to go in there and just kind of tell a little story about that. Hopefully I'll remember to go back and do that one day. We have Visiting Santa. Now, I made this into a little booklet, flip book, because of a couple reasons, and you can see that it has fallen. There we go. I have a photo of our Christmas tree in the painted effect that I use this effect at Christmas every year. I love this. It's on an app on your phone called Photo Lab, and it's just a painted effect that you can use, and on Christmas trees it's amazing. So I had that. I had another tag or another bag so I could add journaling. I never did. That was for the 15th. And then for the 16th is this photo with Santa. However, Jackson was not having sitting on Santa, and so I had to be in the photo with him. I didn't necessarily want that. I don't know why, but at the time I did not want that to be a big photo or anything like that. And so I hid it in here, so you still get to see it. Didn't even tell a story about it, but it's in there all wrapped up in one little booklet. And then the huge Christmas tree that was at the mall by my work that particular year. It's gigantic. It was huge. And I think everyone's waiting in line for it, this actually circles around, and I think this is where their Santa Claus for the mall is. And that one. Day 17, again, just a photo of Jackson hanging out on the couch that day. And then there he is playing. My mom this particular year got him this fun little farm set that we still have. All 3 of my kids have played with this farm set. We still have all the animals, and he's just having fun playing. And then I documented day 21 of my coffee, a little bit of journaling there, which is nice because, again, not a ton of journaling in this particular album, but it's there. again, some different photo sizes. I'm starting to play and get there. And then I have all our Christmas cards in here, and that's it. I didn't finish off anything. I could probably print a 6x8 or something of Christmas that particular year, but I never did. I let it go. The fact that this is my one and only not completed album, and I've documented Christmas itself in 12x12 format, so I'm not upset about what I did get done. But it was lots of fun to play and learn that I really enjoyed working in this format with the page protectors, all sorts of stuff. So that is a look at me finally using a traditional album for December daily. And tomorrow we'll look at 2016, and I get even more into it, and I really like 2016. So I'm excited to share that one with you tomorrow. I hope everyone has a fabulous day, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye everyone.